If there is one thing I love off of the McDonald's menu is the Filet-o-Fish Sandwich. But what if I told you that you can make it at home and it tastes even better? That's right. You can definitely make these at home. Let me show you how I made these delicious Filet-o-Fish sandwiches 10 times better than McDonald's. I promise you. Let me show you how I made these. To begin with, I'm going to start with my tartar sauce. In my bowl, I'm adding 1 cup of mayo. Use whatever brand that you want. 1/4 cup of sour cream and a 1/2 cup of relish. This is sweet relish. Make sure it is sweet relish. Giving that a quick mix, and I'll be adding in a tablespoon of dill. You can use fresh dill. 1 zest of a lime. 1 teaspoon salt and 1 teaspoon pepper. I'll also be squeezing lime juice off of 1/2 of a lime. Going to mix that well. And your homemade fish tartar sauce is ready. I'm going to cover this and refrigerate it just until I'm ready to use it. For the flour mixture, I have here 1 cup of flour with 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Mixing that and then adding in 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper. Mixing that well, and I'll be adding in 1 large egg and 1 12-ounce can of any kind of beer. If you are not fond of beer, you can substitute this for club soda. Make sure that this mixture is well mixed. And now for the fish. I'm using sway fish here, but you can use any kind of fish that you like. Make sure that it is dry. So all I'm doing is just patting it down with the paper towel. Setting this aside. And for the flour, I'm just going to season it with some salt and pepper. Now on the stove, I have my pot with enough oil. I'm just using vegetable oil, bringing that to a temperature of 350 degrees. And I will first be adding flour to my fish fillet, and then I'll be dipping it into that batter. Making sure the fish is all covered, and then it goes straight into the oil. This fish will fry for about 3 to 4 minutes per side, just until golden brown. Remember that fish does not take too long to cook. Flipping that around, and once these are nice and golden brown, I'm going to be removing these and placing them on my rack to drain the excess oil. And I'll just continue with the rest. If your temperature drops down, make sure to just let the oil sit until it reaches 350 again. And these fish fillets are ready, super delicious. I cannot wait to try one. And I'll be using these potato hamburger buns. Use whatever kind that you like. Brioche is a good option too. I'm going to just brush on some melted butter on top and on the bottom of each bun. This is optional, but I think it gives it more flavor. I'm going to be using these Tillamook sharp cheddar cheese slices. You can use whatever cheese that you like. But this cheese is so good. And I'm just going to bake these until the cheese melts slightly. And these are ready. Let's assemble our sandwiches. I'm going to be adding a lot of tartar sauce on mine because I love tartar sauce. And now you see how easy it is to make a Filet-o-Fish sandwich at home. And trust me, these taste way better than McDonald's. Needless to say, my son was yum, yum, yum. These are so good. And my son doesn't really like anything I make, but he loved these Filet-o-Fish sandwiches. And of course, don't forget your vanilla Coke Zero. Enjoy.